poor singer is in the middle of the stage just trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. It was real bad. The entire song. Yeah.
And neither of them knew what was going on.
No, the bassist clocked on about halfway through, but it was at that point it's too late. They were trying to find out what key it was supposed to be in. They ended up just hiding behind the curtain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really, really bad.
Oh, man.
Someone's wedding.
You know what? I know things have happened like that to me before, but I've just tried to block them out.
Yeah.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know the feeling. I know that prickling, hot feeling up the back of my neck when I'm really bottling it and I'm screwing up so bad, or just doing something embarrassing and it must have worked because I can't remember any. I just do what all top blokes do and just take my emotions and just cram them down, like bury them away, never to be seen again.
The deeper the better, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
And I just leave all this space right at the top for like beer and Scotch eggs and laughing.
I'm with you. I think it's a skill to have, especially as anyone that does any sort of performing. Like, there's going to be clangers. They're going to be your fault sometimes, and it's just a case of burying them and getting rid of them, and just occasionally having like PTSD when a song reminds you of it or something, right? Or like a venue reminds you, oh god, I remember now. But yeah, getting through that's important.
Oh god, it's kind of like top flight sports players as well, isn't it? No matter how good they are, occasionally a cricketer will drop a sitter out in the deep. They'll just drop that ball, it'll go straight through their fingers, and you know, and the Aussies in the crowd will just never let them forget it. Oh mate, speaking of sport, how good was the FA Cup final?
Oh,
did you watch it?
No.
Nice.
I was in the car actually, travelling at the time. I was at Brighton with
nice.
the missus on Sunday. So
you've got a habit of bottling massive sporting events for leisurely days with the missus.
I know.
So many brownie points.
Hey, got to add them up somehow.
Yeah.
So I was aware of it. As we were leaving, actually, to get into the car, there were like guys going, "Oh, what a goal!" stuff like that out their window. But other than that, no. I basically it just sailed me by.
Cool.
Obviously, know the results, but yeah, it's. I know you watched it, right?
I watched it, yeah, it was fantastic. And I realised we screwed up last week on the show when we didn't know anything about what was going on in the FA Cup.
What the triple was, I put that together as well.
City definitely were not in this final. So, yeah, but, oh man, like, I didn't really have any skin in that race because I was like, I'm not a fan of either of those teams, right? But I was kind of supporting Leicester just because they're like the underdog and they're from sort of almost near where I'm from. And Schmeichel made some incredible saves,
which I love, just because of the relationship between him and his dad. Obviously, like knowing his dad, but
and because he used to play golf for Notts County many years ago.
Did he?
Yeah, he just did one season there. And then realised how shocking it was and immediately left, obviously. But he played for County for a season, and I got a bit of a soft spot for Kasper Schmeichel. But he's these two saves were just top draw, man. I love that when goalies pull their weight and they're like really important member of the team. I was pleased with the result. It was a good fun game. Had a few beers and just felt like a bloke.
Perfect.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice and easy weekend activity,
mate. Living the dream. Yeah, I felt a little bit less like a bloke then, I guess, walking around the beach in Brighton. It was nice though. It was good.
Here's a question.
All right.
In fact, the question's not from me. It's from dear friend of the show, Ollie.
Ollie putting everyone else to shame.
Yeah.
The only one giving us questions here. Good man. Well done him.
Exactly. Yeah, we need more from everybody else.
Definitely need more. If you're listening to this now, whoever you are, wherever you're at, whether we know you or not, send us a question.
What do you want to know?
Exactly.
We can't promise we know the answer, but we'll give it a crack.
Yeah. What did Ollie... do you want me to... So...
Sorry, I've got a mouthful of Scotch egg, so... realise it's not quite as easy as jerky. With an egg, you bite and then you eat for a bit. So you can't talk. Suddenly realising why people don't eat on podcasts. Sorry. Tell us what Ollie's question was.
So Ollie's question, he had a nice simple one. So I like Ollie's questions because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, exactly.
First one's going to be existential, like philosophy ideas, like, how to live your life.
Yeah.
This one is just nice and simple. Mr. Whippy or Soft Scoop?
I love it.
I'm going to sound really dumb here. I just want to double check that the terminology.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know what Mr. Whippy is. Soft scoop is just out of a carton or something.
I think it's the other ice cream that's not either Whippy. And then I guess the third category it would be like gelato, right? It's that Italian
stuff. Okay.
But I think we're if you were in Brighton, let's talk just English style, baby.
Sure.
Whippy or soft scoop. So you know what? I've got a soft spot for Whippy.
Don't use the word soft. It's just going to confuse everything.
Sorry. Yeah, so I've got there's no other word. I like Whippy. Yeah. That's what I'm going to say. And the fact that there's that, I don't know whether it's a rumour. I think it's kind of, I think it's acknowledged to be true, isn't it? That Thatcher was part of the team that came up with the technology that created Whippy ice cream.
What?
Margaret Thatcher. Do you not know this?
Maggie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because she was a chemist, wasn't she? Sort of by trade, by education. And I think before she was a politician, I think she was working as part of some chemistry team, and that team kind of came up with the chemical formula for Whippy ice cream, or the mechanism to make that ice cream like that, right?
Chemical formula, yeah.
E equals MC Whippy.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Wow, I didn't know that. That's a good fact.
So extra bit of kudos for the Whippy, and it's something like pleasantly rubbish about it, and the fact that it's like far too expensive nowadays, and 99 is like £3.50 or something silly.
Which is just, I love the fact that they at the time when they made it, they were like, right, what should we call this? Yeah. It costs 99p. Let's call it that. Cut out the middleman. It's fine. What could go wrong?
Yeah. And inflation happened. That's what went wrong. But I think it's even more than inflation, though. I don't think it's in line. I think if you work out what it is, I think it's still too expensive nowadays. And the cones are always dead flimsy and crap, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And they try and give you as little Whippy as possible, don't they? And they always get those little mini flakes. They're not full flakes. No. They're like half-size ones. They make you think that there's flake beneath the surface, but there isn't. It's the opposite of an iceberg. There's not all that big root at the bottom of the iceberg. It's just poking out the top. So despite what I just said, I like a Whippy, and I kind of like the fact that the ice cream vans that sell Whippy all have funny names, Mr. Softy Top, all that stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
What about you?
I don't disagree at all. I think the only slight change I'd make is the receptacle in which the Mr. Whippy would come in.
Right.
I don't normally go for a cone. I go for like a screwball, something with like those little plastic ones with like a chewing gum in the bottom. You ever had one of them?
No, but it's still got Whippy in the top.
It's Whippy in a plastic. It's like a plastic cone,
right? But
at the bottom of the plastic cone, get a little treat, little chewing gum treat at the back.
Oh Jesus! No.
Yeah.
No.
Or if they don't have that, you get one of those.
Just hold out your hand.
Just put your mouth under it.
Oh, that's the dream. That's what we need to do. Does anybody out there got a Whippy van?
Oh,
I'd pay good money for that.
I think we know one friend of ours that might get into that business.
Could probably sort us out with a Whippy
van. No, but you ever get one of those like clamshells?
Oh yes,
with like coconut and chocolate on it.
I've never had them, but I've seen them. Yeah,
they get them a lot. They're great.
Oh man, maybe I need to branch out. I'm just old school. I'm at the beach like with my trousers rolled up and a handkerchief on my head, eating a Whippy out of an old crap cone. I'm that guy.
The other benefit of the screwball, just a heads up, is they give you a spoon with it.
Ah, nice.
So you're not licking it.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to make eye contact with anyone.
Yeah.
Mr. Whippy.
I don't want to make eye contact with you now whilst you're talking about it.
Exactly. It's not the done thing.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've got a spoon, you've eliminated all faux pas.
It's the adult way to eat an ice cream at the beach, isn't it?
I think so.
A spoon. Yeah.
It's the most adult way to eat ice cream on the beach, and to get a little prize at the bottom.
Yeah. Like a Kinder Egg.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, amazing.
Great question.
I mean, fantastic question. Yeah. So I think Whippy wins there.
Big time.
Shall we start beer 2?
Let's do it. Gosh, I'm not used to this fast-paced.
This is like a
firing
session.
from the hip.
Yeah, fantastic. So,
What are we on now?
Park Brewery, this is beer number 2. This one's called Kingston Gate Lager. And as I said to you earlier, this is my favourite gate of Richmond Park, the Kingston Gate.
Of course you have a favourite gate.
Because it's the one on my side of the park. So this is a lager, 4.1%. Another beautiful image of Richmond Park on the front of the can. Let's see. Beautiful sound. I shall top you up.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to tell everyone about this.
Please do.
Beautiful brewery. So the brewery is run by Josh and Frankie, who are husband and wife.
Oh,
so
nice.
it's a couples run brewery, and
it's a good stable base.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Those guys are strong as a rock. If you guys fancy getting some, go to theparkbrewery.com.
Yeah.
Can't be more simple than that. And if you sign up for their email list, they're going to give you 10% off.
I mean,
all right,
who's not going to take that offer?
We'll pretend it's our special deal, like, you know, Blokes podcast 10% off, but just sign up to the email and they'll give it to you.
Exactly.
And yeah, please do. If you're listening to this now and you fancy some beers, they're great value. They taste great so far, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna continue that way. Give them a go.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going on straight after we recorded this episode.
Same here, yeah.
Signing up to the email on the website, getting my 10% off. Fantastic. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, dude.
Beer number 2. So, what's your favourite gate of Richmond Park?
Jesus. What's the big one?
Are you a Roehampton Gate kind of guy, or a Richmond Gate?
I like the one with all the mini roundabouts out the front of it on the Ham side.
Yes, I think that's Richmond Gate.
Is that Richmond Gate?
Richmond Gate, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's my favourite.
That is a good one. It's got the big regal gate that you drive under, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. And on busy occasions, there's a marshalling people through or away if it's full. So yeah, good gate.
Now listen, last thing about the gates.
Yeah.
They shut too bloody early.
Yeah, they do.
During certain parts of the year. And guess who doesn't know whether they're shut? Google freaking Maps. The amount of times it's driven me straight through Richmond Park.
Yeah.
I've gotten there and they were shut 45 minutes ago.
Oh, fuck.
And Google's like, what's wrong? Why have you stopped? Just keep going. Drive through these metal barred gates that are locked. And it just will. You turn the other way and it won't reroute you.
Yeah,
it's like no, go through Richmond Park. Go through Richmond Park. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
During the summer, you're fine.
Exactly. Google needs to sort themselves out when it comes to gate openings. And in fact, I've been saying it for years. What have I always told you, Greg? Google needs to sort itself out with gate openings. No, I'm sticking to my guns. Kingston Gate is the best gate in Richmond Park, and this is just another. This beer is just backing me up because this lager is fantastic. What does it say on the scale on this one? So this is only 1 out of 5 bitter, and this is a 3 out of 5 sweet. So this is definitely sweeter than the previous one. Now I've had something to compare it to. That one was drier than I thought.
Yeah.
It's in colour, they're relatively similar. This is still a
bit
cloudy, sort of straw coloured lager. I'd say this is less. I always use the word effervescent, but I know it sounds so stupid. What's the bubbly, carbonated? Yes, this seems to me slightly less carbonated.
Definitely. Again, which is for a lager for me is definitely a plus.
Yeah, big time.
Especially if you're drinking a lot of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's too bubbly, it just becomes annoying, isn't it, at some point? But this is great.
I'm getting a little kind of smoky aftertaste. Very subtle, but it's kind of like a woody, smoky, almost flinty little vibe on the aftertaste.
Almost like it's
fantastic.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Great.
Subtly different flavours to the first one as well. Because to look at them, you think, oh, okay, these might be similar, but you could definitely pick the two out of a lineup for sure. And we've gone the right way as well, because this is
100%.
Slightly stronger. Maybe it's the alcohol, this sort of slightly alcohol taste on
the back.
Yeah,
for sure.
Amazing. Which one's your favourite so far?
Well, the table beer was super different. I've never had anything like that, really. It was almost... It had I could really pick out the lemon in that first beer.
Yeah.
And it was super light, very different to this. In terms of my favourite so far, man, I might go table beer. I still love this. I'm not the biggest lager guy in the world, though, so that's probably why I'm saying that. But in terms of lager,